This is question 59 of Civil Engineering General Aptitude section of GATE 2017 forenoon session. If the radius of a right circular cone is increased by 50%, its volume increases by. So here we need to find the increase in volume if the radius of a right circular cone is increased by 50%. So first of all, just recall the formula for volume of a right circular cone. So suppose this is a right circular cone. This is a right circular cone. If it is a right circular cone, so this is radius r. This is a circle at base. So suppose this is r, and it is the h. This is center. H is the distance between perpendicular distance between the base and vertex. Okay, so this is h. So the volume of right circular circular cone is pi by 3 r square h. So here it is given that if the radius of a right circular cone is increased by 50%, so we can say if radius is increased by keeping constant this h, so we can say if we can write this formula as pi by 3 into h into r square. So since in this question this h is constant, so we can say this term, this pi by 3 into h, as a constant k into r square, where k is equal to pi by 3h. So now in this question it is given if r is increased by 50%. So if r is increased by 50%, then if r is increased by 50%, then r will be, suppose this is r2, so r2 will be increased by 50%. So r1 plus r1 into 50%. So 50% means 50 by 2. So here we can write r1 plus r1 into 50 by 100, 50 by 100. It means r1 plus this 50 and 100 means r1 by 2, So we can write it 3 by 2 r1, So initially the volume was, if it is V1 is equal to, we can write this k into r1 square. Now after increased by 50% of this radius, if the radius is increased by 50%, then the volume V2 will be, this k is the constant, into r2 square, So k into r2 is how much? 3 by 2 into r1, into 3 by 2 into r1. So this is a square. So we can write it as 3 by 2 square. So 9 by 4 k into r1 square. So it is 9 by 4 into k into r1 square is nothing but the initial volume V1, and it is V2, means after increase in the radius. So this is V2. So V2 comes as 9 by 4 into V1. So if we find the percentage increase, so we can write this percentage increase in volume, equal to V2 final volume minus initial volume divided by initial volume into 100, since we are calculating it in percentage. So V2 is 9 by 4 V1, minus initial volume, that is V1, divided by V1 into 100. So it will be This V1 will be cancelled out, so we can write this 9 by 4 minus 1 into 100 since V1 and V1 will be cancelled out. So it will be 9 minus 4, that is 5 by 4 into 100. So it will be 4 and 100, that is 25. So it comes as 125%. So we can see the percentage increase in volumes comes as 125%. So we can say this 125% is given in option C. So option C will be the right answer for this question. Option C is the right answer, the correct answer for this question. Thank you.